Hey, my name's Alex and this is my wife and business partner Felicity. We're here today to tell you about the eXp Realty New Zealand model. We'll be covering everything from what is eXp and who can apply, everything that's included in the offer, and eXp's really generous commission split. You'll see how we get everything you need to run a successful real estate business with less financial risk and more reward than owning your own office or being employed. We'll also show you how you can get the freedom to work where, when, and how you want, and more cool stuff like branding and marketing freedom. Then there's all the support and the training you'll get, the great conferences and awards, and lead generation to help you grow your business. We'll also look at how you can earn shares and revenue share just for doing what you do every day, selling real estate. And we'll show you how you can do it all through eXp, a multi-billion-dollar company that's publicly traded on the NASDAQ. And its success is undeniable. And with so much success, lots of people want to know about eXp. So today, we'll be sharing with you all about eXp. But first, I'll get Felicity to briefly introduce ourselves.
Thanks, Alex. We started our business in 2019 after previously having worked in a traditional real estate model for a couple of years. I did lots of door knocking and cold calling, but I didn't really have much support. And even though I'd worked my way up to being the top salesperson in the office, I really wasn't making much. So I experienced some of the best and worst that traditional real estate models have to offer, and I was always riding the real estate roller coaster. I just couldn't go back to working that way and giving away so much of my hard-earned commissions for so little benefit. So Alex and I started our real estate business, and we had no money, and being from interstate, we had no name in the area, no database, and no pipeline. So from a complete standing start, we sold over 40 homes and made over $750,000 in GCI within our first 9 months. Alex does our marketing, and I'm a sole listing and selling agent. We were doing really well, but it just wasn't sustainable. And then a friend of ours told us about eXp. So we'd already started our own business and we were having some great success. We were busy and we were doing really well, and we knew we wouldn't be interested in taking on anything else or changing our business. Besides, we just didn't even have time to. But after doing some research, Alex and I were both like, how do I know more? And hopefully that's going to be you too. You're going to do your due diligence, you'll check it out just like we did. And literally, we stayed up all night researching because it looked like everything we needed. Pretty much when we saw the model, we couldn't unsee it. Let me tell you, eXp has changed our business. We now have the support and systems we needed, have massively reduced our cost of doing business, and increased our profits. So the best part, we get everything we need to write the numbers that we want, and it's sustainable. We're actually enjoying life.
So let's look at what eXp is. eXp is a cloud-based company that was built by an agent for agents, and we're proudly agent-owned. Founded in 2009 by Glenn Sanford, he knew he had to create a great environment that would empower its agents. He wanted to make it a place that agents wanted to work at, and it's now been recognised as one of Glassdoor's best places to work for the last 5 years straight. In that list, eXp is the top real estate company in the world, and fourth overall. That's 3 places ahead of Google for the best places to work. In RealTrends 500 report for 2021, eXp is the #1 independent brokerage, #1 top moving real estate brokerage, and #1 top 5-year mover in sales volume percentage. But that's just to name a few. Glenn knew he had to provide top-notch technology, on-demand training, and support for agents, so agents could run their own businesses where, when, and how they want. He wanted to give agents like us the opportunity to build something for ourselves, so we can all keep more of what we make and enjoy it with a work-life balance. And as a result, eXp has experienced explosive growth. It's not only the largest independent real estate company in the world, but also the fastest growing. Over 80,000 agents in 21 countries, can't be wrong. So how does a cloud-based real estate company work? We've all heard the story of Blockbuster and Netflix. Blockbuster were dominant, much like traditional real estate models and franchises. But within 5 years, Netflix, the cloud-based platform, bankrupted the $6 billion Blockbuster. And now Netflix is now valued at $176 billion US. So what has this got to do with real estate and eXp? eXp is providing agents like you and me the opportunity to not only compete with, but top the big boys of real estate. We get all the tools and training to provide the best service to our clients at a fraction of the cost and risk of running a traditional real estate office. Meaning we get to make more and we get to keep more.
It's pretty cool. So you're probably wondering what it all costs to get a business in a box. It's $200 per month, and it covers every subscription you need to run a successful and profitable business. We used to pay more than that for just our CRM. And that's included. So you get a state-of-the-art CRM that's been custom built for eXp New Zealand agents to manage their business, called REP, Real Estate Platform, and lots of other technology that plugs into each other and makes nurturing your prospects and lead generation easy. eXp are constantly looking at what can benefit us agents and adding to the offering. So there's no desk fees, no royalty fees, and no franchise fees. You have a one-off $400 setup fee that covers your setup into the company to access all the tools and resources. This also includes your agent photo, eXp email address, pretty much everything you need to get started. For $200 a month, you get access to the real estate portals and subscriptions that you need. Plus, your listings get loaded onto a bunch of additional sites, including eXp. Most of the sites capture buyer inquiry data and put it straight into your CRM, which is also included. It automatically captures and grows your database. REP is a powerful prospecting tool. It's at the heart of eXp's integrated prospecting system to help you get more leads, and it builds you a clean database. REP is designed so you can run your business on the go, and some of its great features include prospecting and lead tracking, templated brochures and emails, property buy matches, and referral tracking. It even has an inbuilt quality rating for listings based on machine learning. It's simple and easy to use. REP automatically updates the site, connects to social media platforms, has easy entry management and loading of registration platform with automated success. And with a high quality presentation and user approach, it's built to make managing your business as simple as possible. With everything that's included, there's usually expensive subscriptions with big lock-in contracts, but for a low price and no lock-in contract, the savings are huge. We also have a Regis office membership. So if you want an office, you've got one. They're fully equipped workspaces with everything taken care of, from the furniture to the high-speed Wi-Fi. A great option if you don't want to work from home or for client meetings. They're global, but there's over 1,300 Regis offices just in New Zealand across 17 locations, including private offices, co-working desks, and meeting rooms. And we have Workplace by Facebook. It's practically identical to normal Facebook, so no need to learn something new, but it's a separate platform and exclusive to eXp. In Workplace, you've got access to a newsfeed that's full of training, posts by agents, referrals, and important announcements. You can join groups and have chats, so you can message anyone in eXp in any country, and you can get quick responses on anything you need from eXp staff, your broker of record, or other eXp agents. It's one of the easiest ways to communicate, collaborate, and meet new agents within eXp worldwide. It's pretty cool. I've gotten a bunch of referrals from eXp agents messaging through Workplace. Plus, it's great to celebrate wins and share. It's really a fun way to stay connected, get support, and get to know each other. There's so much more here than I ever had access to at my previous office, and when they find something that'll be really beneficial for us agents, they add it too. You have access to the best, so you can compete and win against even the strongest of your competitors. We are agent success obsessed. Many of the systems are integrated for daily, weekly, and monthly nurturing and follow-up. It makes the day-to-day running of your business easier, more consistent, and way less like a roller coaster. You work hard, so why wouldn't you want to make your life easier, get better results for your clients, and enjoy yourself a bit? Check out our website to see a full rundown of what's included in your $200 monthly subscription. Honestly, we didn't know most of this tech even existed before eXp, and we didn't have time to research it anyway. But now, this easy-to-use tech has changed our lives. It's streamlined our business and made larger volumes of sales manageable for a sole agent like me. I can't believe how much less stressed I am or how much more time I have.
Yeah, it's certainly been a lot easier and less stressful for you and me. So let's talk about the split. This is what most offices try and avoid, but we're excited to tell you about it, and wait till you hear about the cap. It was a new concept when we joined eXp in Australia 2 years ago, and it's something which New Zealand real estate has never seen before, and we'll get into it in a minute. At eXp, all New Zealand agents are on the same generous commission split. You keep 75% of your first 140,000 GCI. That means 75% to you, the agent, and 25% to eXp. And then you get to keep the full 100% of your commissions after that for your rest of your anniversary year. Literally, you stop paying a split to eXp and you keep it all after 140 grand. This is what we call a cap. And in my opinion, it's the best part of eXp's commission structure. The company doesn't want to penalise you for your performance. Instead, it wants to reward you for it. So once you reach the 140,000 GCI, known as the cap, you're no longer required to pay the officer split, meaning you, the agent, are on 100% commission until your anniversary year starts again. So whether you earn 140,000 or $1 million or more in GCI, the maximum you'll share in commissions to eXp is 35,000 in a year. How cool is that? Nobody else offers this. And I'll give you an example of how this cap works. Let's take Matt for example. He's a new agent with eXp and is ready to start building his real estate career. The eXp cap is $140,000 per year. Now Matt does pretty well in his first 12 months and settles a total of $5 million in sales. He has a gross commission income, or GCI, of $185,000. From this amount, $35,000 is paid as his commission split. The remaining $150,000 goes to Matt. So say Matt writes $80,000 in GCI and doesn't reach his cap. He only pays 25% of the GCI he actually makes to eXp. In this example, that'd be $20,000. He still keeps $60,000. So if he didn't reach his cap, he's not required to pay the difference. This means eXp doesn't get paid unless Matt gets paid, and he's not penalised for transacting less. This is because Matt doesn't work for eXp. eXp works for him. Now, let's raise his GCI to $400,000. He still only shares $35,000 per year with eXp and takes home $365,000. He knows exactly how much his total split is in his anniversary year. So I just want to make it clear one more time. The most you will pay in any given year for your commission split to eXp New Zealand is $35,000, irrespective of how much you write. That's unheard of in this industry. But if you want to know more about how eXp's cap could affect your income, check out our commission calculator on our website. Here's how it works. Let's plug in some figures and see how this capping model compares to your current office commission split of, say, 60%. Now, let's just say you write $300,000 GCI for the year and you're on a 60% split. You're paying your franchise at least $120,000 of your hard-earned income every year, leaving you with $180,000. What is it that you're getting for your money? Hopefully it's not just $120,000 privilege of working in that office. So with eXp's cap, that same $300,000 GCI would see you paying only $35,000. That's less than the cost in subscriptions alone to run a business outside of the eXp model. That's $265,000 you get to keep. So without working any harder, without selling any more homes, or doing any more than you're doing right now, you could increase your income by $85,000 per year. Think about how that could change your life.
Well, I know how it's changed ours, and it's more than just having more money. It's the financial freedom we've got, the lifestyle we're starting to live, and the future and security we now have. To say it's cool is an understatement. So let's have a quick recap. You're on a 75% split up to your first $140,000 GCI. Then you're on a 100% split over the $140,000. There's just a once-off $400 initial startup fee, then a $200 a month subscription that gives you everything you need. Your transactions are managed for the low fee of $500, and that's only charged on settled transactions. The other great benefit that eXp provides its agents is a $1,250 marketing reimbursement. This reimbursement is paid back to agents upon settlement of a property. It's a way to help agents invest in their business, get better exposure for their listings, and assist them in establishing and marketing their business. And it's just another way eXp New Zealand helps give back to its agents. What eXp offers is that good, chances are you wouldn't want to leave once you experience the difference. But if you don't love eXp, and you don't have to stay, your subscription isn't subject to any locking contracts or minimum timeframes. So if you did decide to leave eXp, you take your database and any listings with you. Seriously, they're your contacts and your clients. We realise the sellers list with the agent, not the company. You own your own database. It's yours. As simple as that. And you even get to keep your eXp World Holdings shares that you've received. But more about those later. Okay, so let's talk about branding. So you've got the freedom to be your own brand, and you don't have to report to a franchisor or boss. You also don't have to contribute large amounts of your hard-earned commissions to pay their salaries. eXp supports you, the agent, to have your personalised brand. We know that successful real estate agents have built their careers on their integrity, knowledge, and personal networks. Whoever asked you to watch this video no doubt recognises you as a good operator who does well for your clients. They see that you are your brand and how much you could benefit from what eXp offers. Just like your clients recognise you have your own set of skills and they choose to list with you. You don't need a corporate brand. You are the brand. There's no reason you should give up your identity or the name that you've built. Instead, use eXp to leverage yourself. There's 3 options. Use eXp's branding, you can co-brand, or you can use your own brand. Now, there are some compliance requirements that do need to be met, like a commission-only employee will need to remain eXp branded, But if you're a sole trader or contractor, or you have a company, you can use your own branding. The choice is yours. You can even change or rebrand over time. It's that flexible. So you pay $200 a month and you get everything you need. You're on a 75% split for your first 140K GCI, and then you get to keep 100% after that. You have freedom of branding, but access to templates and everything you need, and you're finally building your future. You're working for yourself, but you're not by yourself. This is the game changer. eXp has brought real estate to the next level with its cloud-based office environment called eXp World. No more peak hour commutes and no more waiting for support. All the support you need is right here, and the world, it's really something, you've got to see it. There's over 1,000 staff ready to assist in all aspects of your business. Get access to IT, accounting, finance, and other support staff when you need them. No more waiting for help or answers. With eXp's easy-to-use platforms, you're connected to a large community and you're not going it alone. You don't need to know the admin of sale to sold. We have training and support to guide you through. You also never have to worry about transaction management again. For only at $500 plus GST, your transactions are managed for you. And that's only for settled transactions. You won't pay a transaction fee on a property that doesn't settle. And they'll help you with $1,250 in marketing reimbursement upon settlement of a property. It's pretty cool. Now, some other big stresses in real estate are trust account management and compliance. They can be tricky and stressful, not to mention expensive, and if done wrong can result in some pretty hefty fines. But guess what? eXp's got you covered. They take care of the trust account and receipting. You get to focus on listing and selling and enjoying your freedom. We also have a broker of record to ensure all your ducks are in a row, so eXp's got you back. If you want to scale your business or grow, eXp gives you the technology, tools, and support to make this happen without the hassle. It's set up to support agents who choose to sell anything from 1 to 500 homes a year or more. And it's easy to scale your business. You can be a sole operator, have a PA or team. The choice is yours. So let's look at the training. Most of us don't like paying crazy amounts to get real estate training. Train where, when, and how you like, and get it all for free when you're with eXp. We value training and making it accessible. It's why eXp established its virtual university. You get access to eXp World with your personalised avatar. You can walk in and attend live training from the comfort of your home office or anywhere you've got internet access. There's no Zoom fatigue of being on camera, and with over 50 hours of professional development sessions and training added every week, and experts in all aspects of real estate sharing their knowledge. We have guest speakers from around the world, national coaches and real estate trainers, groups, workshops, and masterminds. Even trainers the likes of Grant Cardone, who was part of eXp, is helping agents 10x their business. We even have access to Cardone University. It's really an awesome experience. The agent or coach who's teaching the class isn't trying to hold back. They're talking about their local market, and they'll tell you exactly what they're doing right now that's helping them win. You have top performing agents sharing with you what they're doing that's working in weekly eye conversations. Tune in live to training or catch up at your own leisure. If you have a problem, someone has training on a solution. If you haven't already guessed it, eXp is created with collaboration in mind. Our agents have an abundance mentality and realize that a rising tide raises all ships. Being agent owned, we're owners of the same company. We all own shares. So why wouldn't we want to help and support one another or give encouragement and feedback? eXp's model encourages its agents to collaborate with other agents and learn from industry experts, so you know what agents are doing right now that's working. You might say the collaborative culture within eXp is infectious. Got a question? Reach out on Workplace by Facebook. Someone will happily answer or help in any way that they can. eXp, by design, encourages agents to help each other and support one another. It's more than just our culture. And whilst we're at it, we're making real estate fun again. We even have a powerful global referral network. Are you worried about leaving a big brand and missing out on referrals? Or have you ever experienced the joy of getting a call from another agent with a hot lead they'll send your way? Someone with a home that they want to sell in your area, sent by a trusted third party who set you up as the expert go-to agent of choice. Never again waste a referral. Give and receive referrals to agents in different cities, states, or countries. Next, we have the awards. And as agents, we love awards. So eXp offers the best rewards I've ever seen to its agents for the achievement of certain milestones. Sure, we celebrate each other's wins in workplace, in our monthly meetings, when we get face-to-face catch-ups, and at conferences. But the best and most valuable award in the real estate industry is the coveted eXp Icon Award. You think winning Rate My Agent's Agent of the Year award is good? Check this out. So this is for top performing agents. Once you achieve your cap of 140 grand, then settle transactions with a minimum of 12,500 post-cap transaction fees, or achieve an annual GCI of 750,000 through a minimum of 10 transactions with fees equal to 12,500 less your cap status transaction fees paid, then you'll qualify as an Icon agent. Once you satisfy this production criteria, you're awarded $15,000 worth of stock. You give back to eXp agents through iConversations and team talks to meet the cultural requirements, and you get an extra $8,500 worth of stock. So you'll receive up to $23,500 worth of stock every year you achieve Icon status. Plus, you still get a pretty trophy, the prestige, global announcements, and even more referrals. I can tell you, as eXp Global's first 2 times Icon agent, my share portfolio has never looked healthier, and I regularly receive referrals from agents all over Australia and the globe. eXp has 2 main conferences every year, the Shareholder Summit and eXpCon. They're awesome and they're designed to build culture, get you socialising, and are full of celebration. You can attend virtually in eXp World or in person, and they're in some pretty cool locations. This year it's in Vegas. So we get everything we need to kick goals, and when you do, you get some pretty awesome rewards for it. And that's the thing. The big difference is in what eXp's rewards look like. I've never seen a company that gives such significant financial rewards just for doing what you do. A trophy worth $23,500 in shares in a publicly listed company. And by the way, remember your $35,000 split? Get to Icon and the company gives you back over 2/3 of your split in shares.
I know it's insane how good this is, but after 2 years with eXp, we know it's for real and we've gotten way more out of it than we ever expected. So I want to talk to you about what we all love, leads. Basically, we believe you deserve more leads. So you get the tools to capture, store, nurture, and extract leads without you having to make endless cold calls. In your real estate platform CRM, you get prospecting and lead tools, so you can track where everything is up to. It'll even rate the quality of listings through its machine learning. So with so many features in the REP CRM, it makes it so much easier to nurture more people with far less effort. It's truly an integrated prospecting system, meaning we get more listings, can manage more listings, and also enjoy more time off. There's no more of that roller coaster. Also, we mentioned earlier the collaborative environment of eXp. Other agents are happy to share their lead generation strategies. I know in our group we do this, and more. The tools that eXp provide help to effectively and efficiently capture the data from our buyers and sellers. Then it puts that all into one spot, REP. And your contacts, they get nurtured through trials from there. It's all there to help you determine possible leads and sellers. It's helped us earn way more GCI, takes less time, and offers a better service for our clients. And what it does is, it starts filling your pipeline. Now I want to talk to you about something that really gets me excited about the eXp opportunity, and that's the ability to earn shares and equity in the company just for doing your job. So if you're thinking of your future, listen up. From the moment you settle your first transaction in eXp, you become a part owner in the company. Since 2018, eXp has been listed on the New York Stock Exchange and can be found under the ticker symbol EXPI. When we say it's agent owned, we mean it. eXp gives you shares in the company for going about your daily business. When you settle your first transaction, you get awarded $250 worth of eXPI stock. That means from your very first settled transaction, you become a shareholder in the company, just by doing what you do every day. When you cap, you get another $500 worth of shares, and then you keep 100% of your comms after that. So that's a double winner. Let's say you know a good agent who would also benefit from eXp. When an agent that you've referred to eXp settles their first transaction, as a thank you, eXp grants you $500 in shares. Now that's paying it forward. No other company does this. Have you ever introduced someone to your current company or anywhere you've worked? I mean, I have. Sometimes I'd be lucky and get a coffee voucher, but usually not even that. eXp rewards you for helping the company grow. And $500 in shares is so much better than a coffee in my book, and I do like my coffee. Now, as a part of eXp, we also get the opportunity to participate in the Agent Equity Program. You can choose to allocate 5% of your commissions to buy shares in eXp at a 10% discount. So you get 10% off what everyone else pays on the street. That means you made 10% on your money the day you bought it. If it drops, then you have a 10% hedge. If it goes up 10%, you've made 20% on your money. What ownership or equity do you have in your current office or franchise? Now, this is completely optional and you don't have to do it. For us, we opted in and we're so glad we did. Our share portfolio is growing and paying us dividends, literally. We kind of see it as like an additional retirement fund. Now, earlier, Felicity explained about the Icon Award. Let's have a closer look at the shares you can earn by achieving Icon status. Once you achieve the reduction requirements, you get $15,000 worth of shares that are vested for 3 years. Then you meet the culture requirements and get awarded a further $8,500 worth of shares, half of which have a 2-year vesting and the other half with no vesting period at all. So you get a total of $23,500 worth of shares and you'll be on 100% comms. Talk about rewarding performance and success. In the last 2 years we've been with eXp, Felicity has Icon twice. She became the first ever double eXp Icon agent. Just the shares she's gotten for doing what she does in selling real estate, well, let's just say it adds up. So with eXp there are 6 ways you can get shares. You can transact real estate, you can cap, you can grow the company by referring agents, you can choose to be a part of the agent equity program, you can achieve Icon status and earn 2/3 of your split back in shares, or you can just go and buy them. 4 of these don't even cost you anything. What company has ever given you ownership without you having to buy in for big money or buy shares? eXp gives its agents ownership just for doing what we do. It's all part of the eXp difference. So we've talked about building a share portfolio, and we've shown you how to retain more money from your sales transactions with a generous split and cap. You've seen how much the $200 a month subscription gives you everything you need and more to run your business. So the last thing I want you to think about is this. Have you thought about what you're going to do when you stop transacting real estate? Because at some point you may want to retire or even just have the security of regular cash flow. So I want to talk to you a little bit about eXp's company revenue sharing. Now we've learned over the years that transactions don't give you freedom. Sure, we love what we do, but the more transactions you do, the less time you have. And look, so this is where cash flow becomes really important. And one of the best forms of cash flow comes from revenue share. Now revenue share means that eXp shares its revenue with us, the agents. It's different from profit share and it's so much better because you share in the company's revenue, not just its profits. And as anyone who knows anything about company taxes knows, they minimize profits to reduce costs, but revenue is revenue. So when Glenn Sanford created eXp, he wanted to give agents the ability to get off the treadmill. Now it's pretty common in the real estate industry for agents to experience bad months and sometimes even months with no settlements at all, which gives basically zero income. So through its revenue share program, eXp helps to even out the slow months and add to the good months, so it makes them even better. Many agents work for decades and end up spending all their hard-earned commissions, so they haven't really got much, if anything, to show for their hard work over the years. Now, the typical real estate brand or franchise will have an international office, state managers, franchisees, recruiters, sales managers, and agents. eXp cuts out all these levels and directly supports you, the agent. So you don't have to work for eXp, eXp works for you. eXp's model is focused around you, the agent. So being a cloud-based business and without massive overheads of physical offices, eXp can give back more to its agents. So rather than paying recruiters or corporate staff large sums for growing the business, eXp has come up with a brilliant way to attract and reward its agents for growing the company. And this reward is revenue sharing. So this is something really different and so much better for agents, because even if an agent chooses to retire or stop transacting real estate, they'll still be able to participate in eXp's revenue share program and earn residual income. Revenue share provides an additional income stream to an agent's business and allows them to grow a team without the hassles of even employing staff. And they can do this without compromising their own core business, all whilst doing what they already do daily, transacting real estate. So what is revenue share? eXp Realty believes in a fair go, so all agents are on a 75-25 split up to 140,000 GCI, and after that they keep 100% of their commissions for the rest of their anniversary year. A small percentage of the company's 25% from each settled transaction is shared back with the agent who introduced the producing agent, so it's kind of similar to a referral fee. This continues so long as the introduced agents are transacting and generating revenue for the company, all the way up to their cap. So the best part is that the revenue share is paid from company dollars, not the agent's dollars. So when the transaction settles, the company shares its revenue with the referring agent until the cap is reached each year, and there's no more company dollars being earned. So let's take a look at how revenue share works with a quick example. you may notice that each tier in the revenue share model has different percentages. So if you look at tier 1, these are the agents that you personally bring into your team, and you can earn up to a maximum of 3.5% or $4,900 if they're a capping agent. Let's say those agents love the company and tell their agent friends who move their business to eXp. These agents will be in your tier 2. In eXp, you may only attract or refer a relatively small number of agents to your team, but it's not uncommon for the team to grow organically into a significant number. Now, eXp's model is the definition of scalability. They make this possible by paying up to 7 tiers of revenue share. By referring an agent to eXp, your earning potential doesn't stop there, just as the company's earning potential doesn't stop there. Naturally, as we've said before, the agent you referred to eXp will likely love the company and tell their fellow agents. So they'll refer someone else, and as that agent transacts, you'll earn revenue share from settled transactions up to their cap. This continues to happen over 7 tiers. So let's see how this actually works. Let's say you attract 4 agents in the next year. Now you may attract more or you may attract less, and you don't have to bring in anybody. But let's say you attract 4 in your day-to-day business, and let's assume that they all cap. That's $4,900 times 4. You'll earn $19,600 in revenue share from company dollars for the year. Now let's say those 4 agents love the company and each introduce 4 agents that cap of their own in the following year. At a maximum of $5,600 in company dollars per agent and 16 agents in your tier 2, that's $89,600 in revenue share. Plus, you still get the $19,600, making it $109,200 paid to you in company dollars. That works out just over $9,000 a month, paid to you residually, year after year, so long as those agents remain transacting in eXp. That's a mortgage, car payment, and family holiday all rolled into one. It gives you options, right? So, what would it do for you? Now that you may have noticed is that we're getting paid more in tier 2 than tier 1. The reason for this is because eXp encourages all its agents to take the focus off themselves and assist other agents. We're agent success obsessed, and we mean it. So unlike the traditional models where everyone is clipping a ticket, eXp pays its agents revenue share from the company dollars, not the agent's dollars, and even limits the amount the company takes from its agents through the cap we discussed earlier. This is the definition of a real estate company that is literally stopping the clipping of tickets. So if you're interested in adding an additional income stream to your business, you're thinking of growing a team, or you just want to plan for a really enjoyable retirement, find out everything you need to know about how revenue share works by checking out our Revenue Share Explained video.
It's such a brilliant way for eXp to give more benefits to its agents and add cash flow. Definitely worth checking out the video because there's so much more to it. So you've seen all the great benefits eXp has to offer with the collaborative environment of agents who want to see you succeed. Get everything you need for less than the cost of a monthly CRM subscription with no locking contracts and industry-leading rewards. Would you like to be a part of this? So, what's next?
You need to go to agentapply.co.nz and fill out the form. Or if you have any further questions, book a call with us or the person who sent you this video. Stop renting and start owning. I challenge you, check out eXp. And once we pass the test, we'd love to have you join us. We can't wait to meet you. Don't miss this opportunity. Your timing couldn't be better.